Hi, this is Bill, and this is going to be a box opening and initial thoughts of the Feiyue F03, I believe. I think there are like four or five different versions of this Feiyue series from the F02, which I think is a Jeep. I think the F01 might be a short course. This is the F03, which is a desert buggy. The F4 is is an ATV, and then the F5 is a like a monster truck looking thing. What's different about this particular one here, I think I got this one for $60 shipped through Banggood.com. Is a 80% roller, and these are actually extra parts that I got with the order here. This is kind of a little tool mat. Let's see if I can open this up. This doesn't come with the car, but it's in a cool little parts tray for when you're working on it to organize it. And then I thought I was going to need a pinion gear for it, but as it turns out, I see right here that it actually comes with a pinion gear for a 390 size motor. So not too many parts in this particular bag here. We'll have to see what the instructions say. Looks like some LED ready light bar, so you can put your own LEDs in there if you want. That's pretty cool. Got these nice shiny red. The foam inserts are rather spongy. They're definitely an open cell foam. I'm going to try and see if I can't maybe try to find some closed cell foams. I know that these wheels have the ability, these are locking hubs, so you can remove all these screws to get in here, and you can remove the tires real easily and put them back together again. Looks like it comes with 5 wheels, full-size wheels. All of them have 12mm hex in them, and yeah, so I guess one of them is just a spare tire, a full-size spare on the car, which is pretty cool. So in case you happen to strip a hex, you got a spare wheel. And everything seems to be well packaged together. Let me get my knife here. These are stapled here. Oh yeah, I can see where you got the 12mm hex right on the end there for you to put the spare on. The damping doesn't feel so great on this. I'm going to have to take these shocks apart and try to figure out what they're doing with the damping. It feels like it's oversprung and under dampened. I'm going to have to shop around and see if I can't find some shocks or play with the shocks that work with it. Let's see, removing the body. You got one body post there, and where's the other body clip in the front? I'm looking and I don't see any body clips in the front. Interesting. It's not jumping out at me. Oh, I see. It looks to me... Okay, it looks to me like the whole front just kind of folds up, and you have to remove a couple screws. Probably right at this point right here. Let's see if this is a 3mm. Yeah, it's actually a 2mm wrench is what you need here. So you will need some tools to work on this car. This is just an 80% roller, and it looks to me like you're going to need. So that body clip that I removed was actually for the battery tray, and it looks to me like these 2 screws right here is what actually hold the body on. I hope I'm right. I'm just guessing. And it looks to me like you're going to need to remove all these screws from the body anyway, at least the very first time, because you can see here it's got this clear protective film on here. I can't quite get it off. Let me see if I can get it with my knife here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I hope there's film there. It sure looks like it. There we go. So yeah, see how I'm starting to peel the protective film up there? But in order to get all that film off, you're going to need to remove all these screws, otherwise you're going to have residual film left over throughout the car. And all on the side and everything. It's a real nice shiny, looks a big difference. So you can see it's nice and shiny here versus the faded look. down there. But now let's see. So so basically these two screws hold the entire body on, and then the whole thing lifts forward for you to have full access into the car. You can kind of see where the speed control and servo mount here, and then over here is where you can put your motor going in that way. What I'm seeing here is it looks like a full motor mount all the way across the side, and holds the diff. And you can kind of see the slipper diff in there, and full. It's got full universal shafts for the front, on the front and the rear. It's got a solid axle rear here. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun getting this thing together. Let's go ahead and take a look in the manual here. Let's see what kind of instructions they include. So the tools, it does include a little box wrench and some screw, some Allen wrenches, which is nice, and a couple body posts and some pinions. So we'll need to get some electronics for it. I'll shop around. I plan on going brushless with this car, and let's see what they show in the instructions. Huh. Well, this is the same instructions I think that come with the ready to run version, because they're showing the radio here, and looks like they use a 2-in-1 unit here for the speed control and the receiver, and then they're showing the battery install. But yeah, they're not really showing you how to install the electronics. So you're going to need some mechanical knowledge and maybe some prior experience. I wouldn't recommend getting this 80% roller if you don't have prior hobby experience. You don't know how to hook up your own electronics in there. So that's probably one thought. But if you're looking to save some money and you happen to have some electronics from another 12 scale or maybe even an 18th scale car, you might be able to fit those electronics in here just fine. So look for more information as I continue working on this car. I'll do a review thread, and I'll post up more of my my findings as I go along, and different things that I work on. And one other thing that just jumped out at me that I'm going to go ahead and make a note of on my thread is I'm seeing metal hexes. This is very unique for a car in this price range. That mostly they have plastic parts, and the construction that I'm seeing in here and the plastic, I mean, I'll definitely do some durability testing with this and see how it can handle my local RC car track, and do some jumps with it, and we'll go from there. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the forums.